Hey y'all, it's Coach T. Happy Friday. Grateful that it's Friday. My son, he's with his dad. He don't left. So this is a moment for Coach T to get her woosah in. And so I'm outside, I decided I was going to come out here and just, take a moment for myself because I felt myself getting frustrated. So before I do that, I always, allow myself that space to, just come and take a break. And when I do that, I have to come outside because I work from home. So I'm, constantly in the house and I don't like to be cooped up all the time. So when I need to just go get some fresh air, I'll come outside. Sometimes I'll work outside, depending on, what the vibe is like that day. But as I was sitting here, I saw a yellow butterfly just fly right in front of me. It flew across the yard and then I just sat there and I, started thinking to myself, okay, it's a butterfly. Because I feel like that was a message for me. So the butterfly then flies back over here and it's like a flower pot sitting right next to me. And it came and landed on the flower pot. And so I got to thinking like, what does this symbolize? Like, what's up, butterfly? What message you got for me? And it made me think of, transformation. And, just like the butterfly goes through transformation, we as humans, we go through transformations as well. So it just made me think about the different stages that we go through in life, on this journey to self-discovery. The butterfly starts off as a caterpillar, just, going on through its life. And then it reaches a season where it, goes into its cocoon and before it turns into a butterfly. And it's like in that season, you can relate it to, humans as well. In that season, the caterpillar is going through a transformation because it's time for it to grow into something new. And looking at that cocoon is so dark. And, if you ever seen a cocoon, while that caterpillar is in there, it seems like everything is probably just dark, ain't no motion going, and everything is just still, no movement whatsoever. But then it comes out of the cocoon and then it gets its wings. It comes out looking totally different from when it came in. And just to see that butterfly just made me think that it's time for a lot of us to just spread our wings. Like, you got your wings now. Now go be great. You're set free. You're finally on the other side. And I feel like this represents so many things that happen in people's lives. Because as a person, you go through your seasons where you go in this season where you just feel like everything is dark around you. You're not having the movement. You feel stuck. You feel like you're at a crossroads. You don't know what to do. You in survival mode, and you just feel like, where's the light? And in that season, sometimes you may feel like you've lost yourself or you don't even know who you are anymore. But then as you grow through that season and you let those experiences that you have in that season, you let it grow you, you come out on the other side looking different. You come out looking different than you came. And it just made me think about my own personal journey. Just like the butterfly goes through its journey, I go through my journey. So I look back at my journey and I was like, man, when I was in those dark stages, that dark season or what I felt was dark or how it felt to me, I learned so much in that season. Like, you don't even realize how much what you're growing through is actually growing you. Because at the time, it doesn't feel like it's growing you. It feels like a burden. It feels like, stress and all of this stuff. But when you come on the other side of it and you look back, you realize that darkness, that season, that place where I felt like I was stuck, didn't have no movement, that place was necessary because it built me up to where I am today. If I hadn't have gone through that dark season, I would have never gotten to here. Just like the butterfly, if it had never gone through its cocoon, it wouldn't even be a butterfly. It would have no wings. And so just looking around you, you can just see how much everything really just relates to one another. The butterfly goes through a transformation. We as humans, we go through our transformation. So just seeing that, like, that's one of the reasons I really love to come outside because I get to, just calm myself. I get to be still. I get to put work away and frustrations and burdens. This is where I lay it all out. And I just sit around and then I watch how the animals, the insects, how they interact and stuff. Cause my world, I turned off for a moment. Turned off. until I reset. And that's like a part of self-care that I had to learn on my journey to self-discovery. You have to allow yourself that space to just drop everything. And this is me dropping everything to have my moments for me to rest, to reset, and get back in alignment. But I'm, tuning into something, not worried about what I got to do in the next 30 minutes or the next day and stuff like that. I'm dropping everything that's currently going on in my world, my frustrations and all that, and I'm resetting. And allow yourself that space to reset. Because one thing about it, when you're in survival mode, you feel like you're all over the place. You gotta be here, you gotta be there. I ain't doing enough, and all of this stuff. That's like a survival mode type of mindset and energy. And I ain't even been out here for even a good 30 minutes, and something always just pops up, and then I'm like, what's that about? Cause I be curious. What you want, butterfly? So when I looked at the butterfly, I just thought, yeah, that definitely means something. Because I've been running rampant all morning, and I'm just now getting like a chance to just, just sit for a moment and just be. So you can look at the transformation of that butterfly. You start off as a caterpillar, you just growing. Then all of a sudden, it's like you ducked off. Oh, now you up in your cocoon. It's like you isolated from the world. It's just you and no one else is around but you and all your problems. And then you come out of it. And now you have wings. And now you're able to expand more. You're able to fly free and be. And that's the same for us. Wherever God, the universe, whoever you believe in, or whatever your religious, background is, there's no discrimination over here. Trusting the guidance of that. And that was another reason why I, got back on YouTube and decided to move forward with, my channel. Because I wanted to create not only like a space just for, mothers to learn what they, how they can transition from survival mode and, so we can all thrive. Not just that, not just, to educate and stuff like that, but to create a space where you could come as you are. You could come, you could be your authentic self. You can have, your differences. You don't have to have the same ideologies or beliefs as another, and you're not condemning anyone. Because I've been in spaces where I was condemned. I've watched other people be condemned as well for having differences of opinion, belief. And I had decided for myself that I no longer wanted to be in spaces of that sort, because in spaces like that, you cannot take up space. So I wanted to create an environment where you could come in and you could take up space, be you wholeheartedly, show me you. It's easier to be yourself than to be anything else. And that's a beautiful part about self-discovery. So while everybody is on their own journey, my space is open to any individual who wants to just come as they are, who want to grow with others and just take up space. Over here on this channel, it does not matter where you come from. All I ask is that you come here with a positive mindset, attitude, and respect for others. Because any condemning, any of that, it won't be tolerated over here. We're here to grow. We're here to learn. We're all on a journey. So if you don't fit that criteria, this might not be the channel for you. We're creating a space where others are free to thrive. So that's my little spiel. And I hope y'all have a wonderful day. And I'll talk to y'all soon.